Right, we're going to see Knives Out and then we're going to review it for you, so let's go and see it. Okay, bye. Callum, what's your prediction for how the goodness of film? What's your prediction of the rating?
What, out of 10?
Yep.
I reckon it's going to be an 8 out of 10.
Okay. What's your prediction?
Hold on.
No, hurry up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 8. I'm gonna say 7.
No, we're already at this track.
Right. We haven't talked about it or anything, so Max, start off. What was your impressions of the film?
It's actually quite good. What else am I meant to say?
Right, the one thing that I couldn't get off my mind is Daniel Craig's fucking American accent. It really pissed me off.
It wasn't great.
What did you think of it, Callum?
Yeah, I liked it. It was very good. But I don't think it was as good as I was hoping.
Like, after a film, I usually feel like quite inspired and stuff. I didn't really feel anything. When I was watching it, like, at first it seemed like really predictable. Like, it seemed like, oh, this is just going to be like a really predictable film. But then it was like quite clever. They like kind of made it so it's like not predictable. Like, at first I thought it was just going to be like, oh, we have to find out who the killer is. But then like
it was all plot twist.
Yeah, and then it made us seem like, oh, so now we know who it is. It's like her finding it. But then it changed again, like, then suddenly, like, he knows, and then it's something else, and it just kept changing, like, clever in that way.
It was a plot twist within a plot twist.
Yeah, it was like, in the film, they talked about, like, donuts within donuts. That film, that's how you describe it, a donut with a hole in it, but then it's actually got another mini donut with a mini hole in it. Actors and characters, who's your favourite?
I think my favourite was probably, Ransom.
Yeah,
Chris Evans. Yeah. He was probably the best one in that.
Did you get, like, with the actors, it's almost like all the actors in it were actors that have just portrayed like a really like big role.
Yeah, they're all really known well for other things.
And it's really weird seeing them. Like, Hannah Baker's in it, and all I could think about Hannah Baker. Like, me and Callum were talking to each other in the film, like saying stuff like, "Oh, that's Hannah Baker." Like, when like at the end, it's got Chris Evans, and it's just like we like talking about Captain America. Like, you can't get their like main characters.
There's the kid from It.
Yeah.
There's Chris Evans. There's James Bond.
Yeah, there's like James Bond, Captain America, and Hannah Baker all in the same.
And I recognise some of the other ones as well, but
the old lady, the one with like the grey hair, she was like from Beverly Hills Chihuahua. I feel like the kid from It was like such a pointless role.
I wanted him to be in it more because they're talking about that he's a troll, and I wanted to actually see him do that.
Yeah, he literally like done like he's had like what 4 lines in the whole film.
He literally just
he had one
his mum, like the Walt guy's wife, she literally didn't say anything. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah,
she was just there.
No,
she said don't be racist or something like that, and that's it.
Yeah, no, he had like one bit of line like this It kid, and then that was it. Like he was it was funny, like them talking about him, like that kind of added to comedic value.
Yeah.
I also thought it was going to be a lot funnier than it was.
Yeah.
I mean, there were bits funny, but like
not like laugh out loud.
Yeah, no, it's just like.
The funniest bit was this girl in the back saying, "Oh, it was a retractable." Like that was the funniest thing of the whole thing.
Oh yeah, by the way, spoilers.
Oh yeah.
Well, we're not going to spoil anything that big.
Who do you think was like the worst?
The worst character?
Like, actor that did the character. So I'd say Daniel Craig, pure, like not because.
Nah, he was good.
Not the character itself, just the accent.
Yeah, no, the accent was like. I feel like the accent was really bad, and if you like knew Daniel Craig, you could tell how fake it was, and how it was like a really like stereotypical American accent. Like, he was just like, "Hey y'all."
But I think his character was good. I'd say the worst one's either that It kid because he was just pointless.
What's his name?
Wife, or the kid's wife.
What's that saying?
Jaden.
Oh, and so what did you think of the film? Oh, you thought it was good? Oh, that's good, yeah.
There's dogs in it,
and like some of the acting was quite bad, I think. Like, like, you know, in like the end where there's like the slow motion bit, I feel like that was just
that was
where they're just like slowly like I don't know, that was a bit like cringe. I didn't like
what
that.
Slow motion bit?
The first, I'd say, hour and a half is like basically the same, a bit boring, like plot twists and like it's
questioning them.
Yeah, it's like getting you to know the context of the film, but then like the last half an hour, 45 minutes, I feel like that was the best because that's when like action started.
Yeah.
There's major plot twists. But I was thinking to myself, like, in the beginning, it was just kind of like overly loud, dramatic music, and like, and
yeah, no, it's always like, I don't know, it was just one of those films where like it took a while to get into, I think.
But at least it like didn't like start off with the murdering. It like kind of like went straight into knowing it for character.
Was it what you was expecting?
To be honest,
I don't know. Yeah,
I think it was, because I was kind of thinking it as it would be a Cluedo type.
Yeah, I was kind of thinking, oh, it's just going to be the stereotypical kind of
murder mystery thing.
Yeah, and we wouldn't know, and it would be like, oh, I think it's him, and it would keep changing, but like that. But they actually did it quite well, and I feel like the fact that they just brushed off the fact that he found out that she was the murderer. They was just sat in like hospital and was like, yeah, I know you did it.
Yeah, because he kind of like knew she didn't at the same time. Like he had like, I don't know. Yeah, that was quite weird. But
I was like, wait, what? It's all built up to this moment, but then it turns out it was like another plot twist.
Yeah, no, because I thought it was gonna be the same. I thought it was gonna be like, at one point you're gonna like, it seems like they're the main suspect, then another bit of evidence comes up.
The fact
stuff like that.
There was so many plot twists. I could tell when that last one came, like when she was on the phone.
Yeah.
I actually couldn't.
I actually didn't know.
No, when she was on the phone and then and it was too obvious. Oh, she's alive. It's fine. Like I could either tell right then she was going to say, oh, she's died, so he's got away with it. Yeah. But then like she was like, oh, she's fine, and I was like, oh, I was kind of expecting it to be like, oh, she's died. What are we going to do now?
Yeah. I think it kind of
like built up to that plot twist too easily, and I think
it also became obvious that like Daniel Craig's character kind of knew that she knew like a lot more than she was telling. Because of like her.
Yeah, there's no way he could have just like
because they even saying it like she even says to him, "Oh, you're a bit of a shit detective," but deep down he knew the whole time, so he wasn't in the end.
Also, just saying, if he saw that blood on her shoe from the beginning, any normal person wouldn't just keep that under. He would like make them a suspect.
Any actual detective,
I guess that's the whole point of the film. It's like
I know, but it's not real to life, is it? Really?
I know, but like he doesn't want anyone else to know that he's seen.
To be fair, I kind of forgot it was there because they like show you it's there. Then.
Yeah, they show you it's there.
Yeah, and you make it think like, oh, she's going to get caught, but then she's already been caught for it at that time.
Yeah, I thought that the trailer showed a lot less than what.
Trailer made it seem more basic than.
Yeah, I thought it would actually be like.
I'm Detective Lieutenant Elliot, and this is Trooper Wagner. We just want to ask a few questions.
Because they also make her seem like a really relevant character.
Yeah.
They make it seem like they're all family.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, so right at the beginning when they were questioning, a really random part that never came into anything was him pressing the piano.
Oh no, it was to like move on.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, so like he presses it because he's like, alright, I've heard enough, next.
Oh really? Well, yeah, but they didn't know that. Like the people answering the questions didn't know that.
Well, yeah, because they still don't know who he was bought by.
Yeah, so how would they know? Oh, that means next question.
Yeah.
Well, no.
I mean, the house is very Cluedo-esque.
Yeah. I think when you hear about the dogs barking and you see that, you kind of correlate them two together.
Yeah.
I always thought it was going to be that Walker.
Yeah, they make you think.
The son. I just had the feeling they'd go.
They kind of create like out of context the trailer, really, don't they?
Yeah. The trailer makes it seem more basic than it actually was. I think.
Like that really wasn't a big part at all.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, they put all these big names in it, but really the main character was someone I've never even heard of.
Yeah.
And I feel like the big names just like to draw you in, kind of.
Yeah.
I would say Chris Evans' character is definitely the best one.
Yeah, he's like the comedic relief.
Yeah.
But then that also contrasts it because he's also the bad guy.
Yeah.
So like, I feel like the film was like clever, but it just didn't like. For me personally, it didn't like.
Yeah.
Like the first bit was like boring, kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was just like it didn't like captivate me, and then in the end when there was the action, there was like a police chase. I was like, okay.
What I liked was the invisible ink.
Oh, right at the end.
Yeah, when like because
that's kind of pointless.
He has no clue that there's actually nothing on there.
The affair was like just because she's like you don't see her like I suppose he has a black eye, so she like hits him.
Yeah, but say like. What was the point in that in the first place?
Yeah, no.
It's like the game. That's the whole point. That's the game.
But the whole time is that even though she gave him the wrong meds, and so she actually did give him the wrong meds, he killed himself before she killed him.
Did it actually show blood? Like him,
yeah, I saw you going.
Yeah, no.
Like a fucking pussy.
Shut up.
No,
To be fair, I didn't see it because I was too busy looking at Max going, like holding his neck and like. Yeah, but that was it. That was like the gory part and the action part. That was that made it like.
I definitely.
Because they kept talking about him like doing games and stuff. Like I thought he was like. It was gonna be he was alive or like he was actually fine or something to like he was like manipulating them all to like trick them or because they were like dickheads really, weren't they? So he was like teaching them a lesson.
In conclusion, like the filmmakers like were clever in what they did. Like they like set it up
the
like
storyline was clever.
Yeah, they set up like it's meant to be so stereotypical, like in a big house, kind of like Cluedo-y.
Yeah.
And then they'd drawn everyone in with the big names, but then it was actually about like a smaller named actor that, I don't know.
I recognise it. I do recognise it, but I have no idea
what I don't get is so. No, I won't spoil it now. Start when she like screams, but she already knows what's happened.
But she screams because she sees a man killing himself.
No. At the very start of the film, she makes coffee and goes upstairs.
Oh my god, that's not her.
It's not.
That's Fran.
Yeah.
Oh.
Carrying on my conclusion, they set up with the big names, draw everyone in, but really it was about this like another woman that wasn't a big name, and then
they didn't even show her in the film.
Yeah, she was shown like two or three times in the trailer. And they set out like it's going to be this big murder mystery, but soon basically in the first like half an hour we found out that he's actually killed himself, so no one's actually accountable. And then like they set out like he's like a fiction
kind of accountable,
writer.
but like not. He killed himself because he thought he was.
Well, the family didn't.
It's kind of ironic that the guy killed himself in the same film that Hannah Baker was in. If she was playing the same character, basically.
Yeah, because she was like all bitchy.
Yeah, bitchy, like smoking jewels.
Yeah, thinking she's cool.
Yeah, I don't know. She's not like the best actor.
I would recommend it. It's not. Yeah, it's not a bad film, but it's like I feel like it's one of those films you'd watch it once, enjoy it, but you probably wouldn't go. I would say it's going to be people's favourites.
I wouldn't watch it again. Well, I don't know.
I'd watch it. I'd definitely watch it again. However, now knowing
it's not like cryptic enough to go. Oh, I need to watch that again. I didn't understand.
If I'd watched like a review before watching it, I would have like completely changed what I've been saying. But
okay, that made no sense.
Yeah.
Finally, Callum, out of 10 stars, how many stars?
I'm going to give it 6.5 because I'm almost at 7, but I don't know. I was hoping it was an 8.
Max, what are you going to give it?
I'd say a 7.
7?
Yeah.
I'm going to give it a 5 just because after every film, even if it's a film about aliens, I feel inspired. And for some reason I didn't feel inspired, so they just didn't. They just didn't do it for me. Yeah, I know, but even in murderous films, I sometimes get inspired to like rob a bank or murder someone.
No, I do know what you mean. I get quite like influenced by. Like,
I get like I get really into it. Like I can feel at parts my heart beating and stuff.
Yeah,
I just didn't feel like any emotional attachment to the film, and I didn't mind like it ending.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good film. It's like a watch once kind of film. Enjoy it and leave it there. It won't go down as like.
It's got like your favourite actors.
Yeah, and it won't go down like an all-time classic, like no.
But yeah, so that was Knives Out, and that was our first impressions. About 15 minutes after ending. So thank you for watching, and peace. Yep.